Hi, my name is Joey Darshan. I'm a fourth year senior here at the University of Florida, and I study food and resource economics and I minor in business administration. Today, I will be selling my product to my good friend Dennis McCarthy. He's 23 years old, is a rational spender, has an expressive communication style, and his hot buttons are people who are for lack of a better term, uneducated and have, you know, or are very opinionated. Dennis McCarthy is a newlywed and he has married his longtime fiance. Today, I will be selling or attempting to sell life insurance or whole life policy from Northwestern Mutual to my good friend Dennis. In terms of the sales scenario, we have previously discussed in a very casual environment what life insurance is, the benefits, and some of the pros and cons. And today, in our meeting, we will further discuss the importance of life insurance to his family if God forbid anything happened to him, and how it will cover in terms of finances and financials and monetary, policy for his family that will provide them a long and healthy, livelihood if God forbid he was to go. Today I will be in our meeting. I will be using the handling. The objective that I will use is the put off method as well as the trial use method in terms of handling his objections to any questions that I have. And in terms of the closing strategy, I will use the direct method of selling when everything is cleared and and he has a full grasp of what life insurance is and what Northwestern Mutual has to offer to his family. Dennis, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I can't complain. Life's good. Everything's good, and I'm happy to be sitting here with you, man. It's been a while. How's everything with the wife?
Everything's been going well. The wife's good. We're all enjoying that, newlyweds and whatnot.
Yeah.
Just living life.
Nice. And I know you recently relocated to West Palm. How do you enjoy the palm trees?
Oh, I love it down there, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful sunset. Beautiful everything.
Yeah. I'm glad you enjoy the warm weather of sunny South Florida.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
So I'm glad to know everything's going well with you. Let me tell you a little bit about Northwestern Mutual and some of their products. Okay. So Northwestern Mutual, I don't know if you've heard of AM's Best and some of the other credit rating agencies.
Mm-hmm.
They are the same agencies that give the ratings to life insurance companies. AM's Best, Moody's, and Morningstar, three of the top rating agencies, all gave Northwestern Mutual AAA rating across the board, which is unheard of in life insurance. Northwestern Mutual started about 150 years ago, and they have pretty much built their entire company based off of paying their claims to the deceased family members, to the family members of the deceased without fail. And that is the reason Northwestern Mutual's reputation has been so strong throughout these years. We haven't spoken in a little while, so let me tell you a little bit about myself and what I do with Northwestern Mutual. Is that okay?
That's great. Proceed. Go on.
So I'm a financial advisor with Northwestern Mutual. I've been doing what I'm doing now for 3 years. It's been a very fun 3 years. I've learned a lot along the way. And I sell out of the Boca office with the Striano Group. And what's important, and I want you to know about the Striano Group, is that it's the highest grossing office in all of Florida. So not just the frequency and the volume of life insurance that is sold out of that office, the experience and expertise that comes out of that office is unprecedented, and everyone knows what they're doing. And I've had 3 years learning the ropes. So the only reason I would be selling life insurance to someone like you is the fact that you now have a wife and you plan on having kids, right?
Yes, that is correct.
So your needs are, as any husband's, to provide for his wife, provide for his kids. In the case that, God forbid anything happens to you, in terms of health, you do not want your wife and kids to be, left out in the open and not be able to provide, have to provide for themselves after so many years of you providing for them. So what the beauty of life insurance is that it if anything happens to you, your financials and the money that you receive on a yearly, daily, monthly basis will still be given to your wife and your future kids, your future family, if anything were to happen to you. So it's almost like a machine, a bankroll that continues to pay if anything happens to you. Now, not just to mention that, there's tremendous upside as an investment tool and as an investment. Life insurance allows you to put money into an investment, into a life insurance policy, and it builds cash value as you age. With that being said, as we discussed earlier, you're interested in a $1.5 million life insurance policy?
Yeah, that's correct.
You can, with the yearly premiums the monthly premiums you would be paying on an annual basis per year, as well as the interest that the market provides, because this is a whole life policy, you can be at a cash value of upwards of 3.5 to 4 million by the time that this life policy has reached its end, which a lot of other investment opportunities cannot say for themselves. Does that sound, pretty interesting?
Yeah, that does sound interesting.
So now that we've covered and cleared most of, getting to see each other again and discussing what exactly life insurance is, can I show you a little bit more of the in-depth, the details surrounding you potentially purchasing life insurance?
Yeah, I'd like to hear more.
Okay, great. So one of the famous things about Northwestern Mutual's life insurance policy is their immaculate claims payment. Northwestern Mutual pays their claims not just 100% to the family members of the deceased, but they also pay these claims in half the time of our competition. Northwestern Mutual pays their claims in 30 days, when most other companies pay it in 45 to 60 days. So here, take a look at these. The competition's claims payment, the dates. As you can see, they're a lot longer than what Northwestern Mutual takes. And in the case of, if anything does happen to you, you don't want your family waiting around for the payments. That's not something that they want to be doing, as well as mourning, God forbid, your loss. Now, another thing I would like to show you here are pictures of the checks, the claims that were actually sent to the family members after our clients had passed away. And this is without a doubt proof that these claims are paid not just 100% but on time, which is something that family members, cannot ask for anything better. With all of that, with all of this being covered, is there anything? Is there any reason why you would not want to purchase a life insurance policy with Northwestern Mutual today, Dennis?
Well, all the things you've told me have been great. But there was one thing that you said about the cash values and reinvesting. Why wouldn't I just put my money into, let's say, the stock market instead and just use that kind of investment?
Okay. Dennis, that's a fantastic question. I get that a lot. A lot of people say, "Why don't we just invest?" So what you're pretty much saying is, why don't you just invest your money into the stock market instead of Northwestern Mutual life insurance policy? Correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So the reasoning to why Northwestern Mutual life insurance policy is such a great value, as opposed to investing your money in the life insurance policy, is that we're going to discuss that later on in the presentation. I have a chart showing exactly why the risk, as opposed to other commodities and other investment tools, why Northwestern Mutual's life insurance policy is that much better of an idea than putting your money into the stock market. So as I said, that's going to be covered later on in our presentation. So does that answer most of your questions?
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
So is it okay with you if we can proceed with
of course,
with the rest of the presentation?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Dennis. So let's get to the fun part about this meeting. Let's get into the meaty parts. Let's talk about the money. Let's talk about the investment in that life insurance is itself. The beauty about life insurance, especially a whole life insurance policy with Northwestern Mutual, is that this investment relies completely on your good health and your self-preservation. You're in good health, you're a smart guy, you take care of your health, you don't smoke, you love your family, and you exercise pretty much daily. Keeping your body in shape your health is not something that, it's not an issue for you. So you, Dennis, control this value. You control the value of your life insurance policy, which is astounding. You can't say that for the stock market. You can't say that for buying gold, for any other commodity. So answering your previous question that you had before, why don't you just put this money into your stock market? Let me show you this chart right here. Life insurance is one of the least risky forms of investing. The stock market, we saw 7 years ago in 2008, completely crashed. Millions of families lost their entire, retirements. Gold fluctuates daily. Same with silver, and same with any other food commodity. Life insurance continues to increase as long as you stay healthy and you keep putting money into your insurance policy. There's not much better that you can ask, So covering everything that we've spoken about today, the beauty of investing in life insurance, and just keeping your good health, as well as it's Northwestern Mutual's immaculate claim payments. Would you like to buy an insurance policy with Northwestern Mutual today?
Well, everything you've told me today has been pretty spectacular. I've learned a lot of things that I didn't know before. But at this point in time, I think that life insurance just might not be right for me.
Okay. All right. How about this? So you're saying that life insurance is, at this current state in your life, is not right for you?
Yes.
Right? Okay. So you think you don't need it, right?
Correct.
How would you feel pretty much how would anybody feel in the world with more money? How would you feel
Great.
with, instead of 1.5 million in cash in say 50 years, 3.5 million in cash in 50 years?
It'd be great.
Okay. How do you feel about your wife and your child being safe if, God forbid, anything happened to you?
Something high on my
You-
priority list.
Absolutely, it's your family. You love them, and with telling you everything about the agencies that rate Northwestern Mutual, would you agree that Northwestern Mutual is the best life insurance company on the market?
Yes.
All right. So covering everything that we've covered today, there's not much reasoning as to not purchase this life insurance. Just for the fact that you're going to be gaining money, you're going to be investing wisely, you're going to be protecting your family, which is at the top of your priority list. So, covering all of that again, would you like to purchase a life insurance policy with Northwestern Mutual today, Dennis?
After presentation, yes.
So everything, you changed your mind about not wanting to, not going about it today?
Yeah. I think
Right.
I think we should do it.
Well, Dennis, it was great seeing you again. It's great meeting with you. I'm glad I got to share a piece of some knowledge with you and tell you a little bit about how great Northwestern Mutual is and the life insurance policy. And I'm glad we can do business.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll see you soon.